what I'm trying to say, when you walk into a court, when you go to play a game, if you don't know the rules, or if you don't know how the proper attire or the proper way to address your opponent, you're going to look like a fool.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they're trying to toss you a bone, and they say, well, you know, will you be here as a McKinsey friend then? You see, they didn't have to tell you that. They could just say, get the hell out of the building. At least they tossed you a bone, and they said, you know what, we'll recognize you as a McKinsey friend then. They didn't have to.
And then he being an asshole slapped in his face.
That's right. They could have been a total asshole.
Yeah, asshole. The worst guy ever. Oh my God. Yeah. If what's his name again? Judge Ridgway. If you're listening, sorry.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, but you know your best friend. I was saying to you last time that the Muslim guy, the barrister, the young guy. So
right.
He came back, and he was as aggressive as hell. He's even more aggressive now than he was then. He was right in my face. I thought he was going to punch me in the face if I didn't take his document.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, there's no need to be like that. And he said, are you going to take it or not? And I said, well, who's it addressed to? And he goes, it's for your dad. I don't want to give it to you. I want to give it to your dad. And I said, well, you know what? You're being really aggressive. And I said, I don't like that. And he said, get out my way, and I'm going to make your dad take this. And I said, you're going to make my dad take this? And he did this just with me and my dad in the corridor. And I said, all right, that's going to be interesting. And he got really toe-to-toe to me. He was 1 inch away from my nose. And he said, I'll make you take it. And I said, oh, brilliant. Okay, that's going to be really interesting. Go on then. And then he stood there staring at me and went,
you didn't realize. Yeah, he doesn't realize you're a solid little fucker.
Yeah, man, you got the wrong guy to say that shit to. I'm so awkward. Even I know I'm too damn awkward. And then I said to him, and then he shouted at me and said, well, I'll call security. And I said, oh, man, that's going to be really funny. Go on, then. And then he kind of looked at me. He didn't know what to say, and he just threw it on the floor and walked off. I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll take that as a service. But you only had to be nice about it.
Yeah.
I think that kind of riled me, made me in a bad mood already.
You shouldn't have. You should have just smiled at him and said, oh, you remember the three...
you lost.
You remember the 3 individuals who had all 5 charges discharged against them back on December the 13th? Yes. We still haven't sued you yet for filing false claims and bringing a false claim into the court. And
I think you'd be a bit nicer.
Yeah, it said you still realize we haven't sued you for like a gazillion pounds yet, right? You still realize that. You still realize we haven't entertained you with the court costs of our litigation of the 1.5 years of the bullshit you put us through back then, right? You still realize we haven't filed a claim or sued you yet for compensation. You still realize that. See, I would have said that to that guy, but you got to start understanding the whole picture.
Yeah, it's a nicer way to say it, but actually at the time I was actually quite surprised. He was supposed to, normally in the barristers, their own rules say that 7 days prior, a barrister must be announced. So I thought, oh, this will be interesting. There'll be no barrister. So he came running in at the last minute, so he could tell it, and he had to sell into an argument. So he literally must have been told at the last minute to turn up.
What I'm saying is you're still
running from the train station. He was in aggressive mode still.
Right, but what I'm saying is you've got to turn the fight on him.
Yeah, it was a lot better than what I did. It was at the end of the day, yeah, whoopie-doo.
What I'm saying,
I got him to turn around and look like a muppet, but at the end of the day, it was better just to really put him in his place. That would have been better.
Yeah, all you had to say to him was, look, we still haven't filed for compensation of the 15 charges that you had, 5 on each individual, 3 individuals, 15 discharges. That took a lot of time, effort, and energy to work on. You know, it took us years, and we still haven't made a claim for compensation yet for court costs. So you better just tone it down a little bit, buddy. That's what I would have told him. That's exactly what I would have told him. You better tone it down a whole lot, because it's going to make that compensation claim go way high if you keep acting like an asshole like this. That's what I would have told him.